just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do you know watch that correct?
Please welcome your 2027 New Orleans Saints.
Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And Thursday night primetime is underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards. He threw 4 last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week, it really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end. And he and his crew got to get it done today.
And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of the season. And the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He's got Smith again. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Getting out to his left. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Giants first down.
19 Tiger.
Here's Dart now. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On first down, this is Scannaboo. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Let's go. Go.
Scannaboo will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Toward the side of the end zone. That one's incomplete. doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. On 3rd and goal, lead start. And got his man, touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series.
New York.
Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. And now we get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talents at quarterback in his first season out of Texas.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the offense, like that other W, picking up the win in that ball game.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He tucks it and takes off. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he gets a few on the punch forward. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
2nd and 7 at the Giants' 28-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Again to throw on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Cup 19.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Second and 8.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19, 18.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10. And they're on the 48-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw to start the drive. Got a man, it's Knox. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Zone read here, the handoff to Kamara. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and closed in on him for a loss.
He was brought down.
I think we
by
both
Deontay
sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are we doing here? And he's taken down at the 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Kamara now on first and 10. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Screen here for Kamara. Trucks a defender. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard
In
line.
the red zone now. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit. All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
And his instincts right on for that one. Took a second look at it and ends up changing the call. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
We've reached the end of one on Thursday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go. Huh. Rocco 80. Huh.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into the hands of Knox, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Giants 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He has been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scadaboo. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Just a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
And it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Scadaboo now from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's hold up on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Dart. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Completed over the middle. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down, New York.
Darts out of the shotgun. Throw over the middle, brought in by Neighbors. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
It's Scadaboo on 2nd down. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's inside the 10, and he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Stopped on the run back of the 27. The Saints ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And his rookie season has been among the best of all the guys we heard announced in this past NFL draft. You can see that late in this campaign, he is one of the top contenders for Offensive Rookie of the Year. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Good for the Saints. First down.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey! 18 Cardinal, eh?
Kamara gets it off the option. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They got 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Set! Hut up! 70 Timberwolf! Go!
Here's a give inside to Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
60!
Back to throw. Looking for an open man. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin his drive.
Well, that run made move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now. Guard setting in the throw here. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
He was defended by Julian Blackmon.
Darts back to throw. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Saints and Chris Olave ready to take over once again on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A big play, and that's of 17 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They're throwing it. That's Knox. He's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Slot man motioned over. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Off caught by his back. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Reed now to kick this one away.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puck through.
The Giants and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Back to throw now. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, at that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. No threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Giants and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. On first down, here's Dart. The pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First
and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Into traffic, complete! And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys.
The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And this crosses the sideline inside the 10. So no turnover, and you got to feel fortunate to retain possession. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And that will not be enough for a first down. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took that in his own hands.
Looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
The Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 17 at the 42-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Takes the 2nd down snap. And be caught by his back. Kamara. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's a gain of 7.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for the Saints.
In the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Saints making a 24-point ball game.
Giants 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now here comes the New York offense. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
The right side, caught by Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Giants.
Here's Dart now. Swift hauls it in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, big for the moment.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All set now. 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Clark gonna throw again. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 9.
Darts out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
To number 88.
The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Giants 21.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Head coach Kellen Moore readying his Saints for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to him. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Another run for Kamara. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brock gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Kamara. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers. Up front, in some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Chubb, and he's in for the touchdown. The Saints could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game.
45. Giants 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. New set of downs for them from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Complete left side to Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 16. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. And here goes Dart to the air. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go. Here's Dart. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace.
Let's go.
To throw here on 1st down. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Hits him on the out route. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
For a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So we've hit the end of this 3rd quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Set.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Just going to give to Kamara. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Use him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, a reliable source of yardage.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Running behind center with Kamara. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earning him about 4 on that carry. Good, 5 yards on the run. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal at the 4. Throwing from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal. Running for it, Kamara. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over until it's over.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
3rd and inches.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, here's Dart. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
And he will get the 1st as they touch him down.
You can read my body language in the booth. That flew in the face of common sense. Not even a little bit, but a lot. No matter which play it went, it was sure going to be one of the most remembered calls of this game.
Smith brings in another one. This play's going to come to an end at the 27. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. I'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. Now Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Giants.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
First down.
Dart setting in the throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that played up. Work out, but things may get even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. It's going to throw again here on second and 10. He goes back to it. Oh, baby, he gets robbed, and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. So close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
They've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. From the red zone now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Dart going to throw again. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Giants 16 points back. This offense looks to convert as they come up on third down. Throwing now. This one's caught. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Dart and this offense getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that 2-point try. Could have made it a one-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. It means more than likely a couple possessions, too, Kane. We're to the point. If you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now Kamara. He is down to the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's good.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds his fullback. It's inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
Jason Sanders.
Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches the defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to throw, here Starks. Flush down now to his left. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check.